Birdman is up in here. Birdman, I just want to ask you out of curiosity, man. What's the biggest check that you've seen that was written to you?
$100 million.
No, my bad. What was the biggest check that you've seen that was written to you?
$100 million about 6 months ago.
Birdman is up in here. Birdman, I just want to ask you out of curiosity, man. What's the biggest check that you've seen that was written to you?
$100 million.
No, my bad. What was the biggest check that you've seen that was written to you?
$100 million about 6 months ago.
That, yo, baby, they want to see the grill. They got to show.
They want to see the.
Yeah. I ain't tripping. I put all this in my mouth for a reason. I got 100 plus. I got 15 carats. You understand? You won't see them. They big and they swole.
So when you kiss, I gotta ask, ladies. I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right?
Hey, I'm the only person he kissed.
I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right?
Hey, I'm the only person he kissed. That's how I roll. That's nobody else, man. We roll like that.
Okay, now.
Ain't no freak.
Okay,
we just roll like that. That's my son. I raised him, you heard?
I'm gonna leave that one alone. Manny.
Yes,
What's
darling.
up, Manny?
What's up?
Give me the
I ain't dead.
Yeah, a lot of niggas hate because I'm in motherfucking rich gang and shit. And you niggas keep trying to test me. Y'all keep trying to test me. Keep trying to see if I'm under the five and shit. But anyway, yeah, I was on Media Takeout on World Star and shit. And yeah, Birdman fucked me. He fucked me in the ass for the deal. I'm gonna be real. Birdman fucked me for the deal, man. I suck Birdman dick. Rich gang. This shit on my motherfucking face.
She over there dying.
I fuck Rich gang I fuck Bird for the deal. I'm the
So I've been waiting for the longest to expose this weird ass looking dude, this weird ass homo ass looking dude, Birdman, for the longest time. Now if you want to see some creepy ass videos, just type in Birdman. In fact, I might even include him on this video. Birdman trying to get kisses off Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne and Birdman. In fact, Birdman in general. There's a few, I forgot their names, but there's a few young rappers, up and coming rappers, who have talked about how Birdman have taken them from behind and whatnot. This dude's suspect. And to be honest, the whole hip hop scene in general is suspect. A lot of conspiracy stuff be going on, trust me, with this homoerotic business, trust me. Anyway, listen, to the point of this video. Ever since Birdman run up on Breakfast Club talking about, what was it again? Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. This dude, you trying to kiss up Wayne on TV. What do you mean respect on your name? You ain't got no respect on your name. Your respect on your name flew out the window when you was trying to lips up Lil Wayne, talking about, oh, that's my son. I kissed my son on the lips. Who does that? Where do you? I'm not even American, but where do you do that? Do you know what I mean? I don't know where you're from. Where I'm from, you don't kiss people on the lips like that. Especially not. It's not even your own blood anyway. Weird ass looking dude, big 50, 60-year-old hardback man with tats on his face trying to kiss next man on the lips. What's that about? Where they do that? I don't know. Anyway, topic of this video. Never mind all the homoerotic business, never mind all that stuff. The fact of the matter is, as you saw at the start of this video, Birdman, aka Broke Man, is broke. He ain't got no monies, not even a bit of monies. And it's been interesting because for the longest time, Birdman and Young Money, they've been feuding. Lil Wayne wants to get paid after he done kissed you up all them years. He wants to be paid. Drake wants to be paid. Nicki wants to be paid. And for the longest time, this dude here talking about, I signed $100 million. I signed $100 million. That was light work. Well, if it's light work, why can't no one get paid? That's the question, Birdman. Because how about you put them juicy lips away and start paying people the money? Because in reality, Birdman, in terms of talent, fair play to him. He did create some good businesses. He did create Young Money essentially. He nurtured Lil Wayne into the massive star. He somewhat nurtured Drake into the massive. Well, actually, no, tell a lie. Baby didn't nurture Drake. Lil Wayne did, but still, he created that Cash Money environment, which was successful to an extent. However, where he's gone off the rails is Wayne and Drake and whatnot would still be under his banner if he wasn't so tight. And this is the problem, with I'm half black myself, but this is the problem with these organisations. They don't think about long money, they think about the short money, Birdman spent too much time thinking about grabby, rather than if he was trying to set up long-term things. Imagine if he owned a piece of Drake forever. He'd be a lot richer now. Instead, he fucked people over. He fucked Wayne over, fucked Drake over, fucked Nicki over. Now, he ain't getting a cut. And let's get it right. Drake's probably got another 30 years in his career. Hot as you like. But instead, Birdman tried to rip people off. And now, he's sitting there. Who's he really got? God knows. Got a load of, I'm sure he got a load of young rappers who he's doing what God knows what with, kissing up and all sorts. And let's get something right as well. Just quickly, that's the stuff we saw on the TV. Never mind what was going on behind closed doors. I kiss my son on the lip. What's that about? Where did they do that? Seriously, where did they do that? I don't know. Listen, as I was saying anyway. Listen, this dude Birdman, talking about $100 million. He don't know nothing about $100 million. He's flat broke. That's what we call it. Broke. Birdman. Never mind Birdman. Broke man. That's his name. In fact, in more ways than one. Not only is he broke man, he's broke back mountain man as well. Whilst we're at it. Listen, let me read you the title of this article. Birdman's bank accounts being seized over $1 million debt. Birdman's bank account is being garnished by his ex-employee over a $1 million court judgment. According to court documents obtained by the Blast, Nicholas Jose Penzo has fired off subpoenas to Citibank. Penzo believes Birdman has money stored with the bank and wants it turned over. Last month, a Florida judge granted a default judgment against Brokeback Mountain Man in an amount of $1 million. The money was awarded to Penzo, who is now trying to collect. Birdman will have any money he has with his Citibank seized and turned over to Penzo. So essentially what's happened is, I saw this story reported on Breakfast Club, and essentially broke-ass Birdman, instead of paying up the money, he elected to close the bank down. So I assume when you close the bank down, obviously, you can't close a bank down with positive funds in there. He closed it down, he sent the money out, or he flattened the bank, he put his bank to zero, neutral, and then closed it, rather than pay out the money. What's wrong with this dude? He better watch out. And to be fair, to date, he seems like he's paying his taxes, but Broke Man to me, looks like one of them dudes who's going to end up flopping on them taxes, and he's going to end up like Wesley Snipes, doing a quick 5-year bid, because he ain't paid up. What's wrong with these people? Pay your debts. Simple. Pay your debts. Never mind debts, actually. It's not even debts. This is what people are doing work for Birdman. As I mentioned, not so much now, but Lil Wayne probably made hundreds of millions for Birdman. Drake, hundreds of millions. Nicki, hundreds of millions. What's his problem paying people their share? It's all in contract as well. That's how it works these days. It's not a handshake. It's all in contract. Birdman, whatever you contracted with his man Penzo, pay him his monies. What's wrong with you closing bank down? How can you come on international TV and whatnot and talk about, yeah, man, I signed $100 million deal, man. Yeah, man, that was light work. I signed $100 million. I signed $100 million deal. In his weird ass Brokeback Mountain voice. I signed $100 million. How are you going to talk about that? But yet you're running around closing banks. Pay the man his money. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Brokeback Birdman? Pay the money. Never mind pulling up to Breakfast Club, pulling up to the radio guy, talking about, put some respect on my name. When you say my name, respect it. Never mind that rubbish. Are you finished? Are you done? Never mind that. Pay the money, yeah? Mr. Brokeback Birdman. I'm tired of seeing these dudes running around, stunting with the rented, financed, franchise, whatever you want to call it, running around in the Rolls Royce, in the rented Rolls Royce, talking about $100 million, but you're running around closing bank accounts so you ain't paying people. Pay your monies. You owe people. What's wrong with you? This is the problem. As I mentioned, I'll end it on this. The problem with these kind of businesses, Birdman could have potentially have been a Fortune 500 company. If you think about it, imagine if he'd owned Lil Wayne for the whole of his career. If he'd owned Drake, if he'd owned Nicki, and all of them not there, Young Money, and Drake set his own company up now. Well, they all have. So that's what I'm talking about. Birdman could have owned a piece of everything going forward. In perpetuity is what they call it. Instead now, he's been cut off from all of his top acts, really. I think he's maybe got Young Thug or something. I don't know. He's got one of them ones that I don't know all the particulars. He's got a few little ones, but no, the big ones, he did all the hard work. Nicki, Drake, Wayne, they had the full, not so much Wayne's fell off hard, but not so much him, but Drake and Nicki. You had the two there that was anything, or was everything. And then you've let it flop, and now you're running around from $1 million debts. But you've been talking about signing $100 million check. Sort it out, Brokeback Mountain, Brokeback Birdman.